Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I've come to the realization that I live quite the different life compared to the average 9 to 5er. I thought it'd be pretty interesting to bring you along a typical Wednesday with me. On Wednesdays, I start work at 11. I usually finish around 7:30, 8-ish. It really depends on the day. I really enjoy my 11 a.m. start because it gives me the opportunity in the morning to just kind of ground myself, get myself ready for the day, knock out my cardio, respond to any client messages that I received for any program modifications or any messages that I got overnight. I usually listen to my favorite podcast, drink my coffee, just kind of get mentally prepared for the day ahead. Cardio is done. I just finished doing my skincare, getting ready, changing my clothes, packed up my bag, my meals for today up until tonight. In here I have clear protein and I have my creatine. It is 10:26 and I'm heading out the door. This is also a bad habit of mine. I always stay too late and I always show up too early. I ended up having to stop for gas, so everything happens for a reason. This is actually so cute. I just walked in and a member got us a little goodie bag for Christmas. F45 team, love you all. Thank you for all that you do, Natalina. Let's go through this little bag together. This is so sweet. Here we have hot chocolate, there's matcha, banana bread. She makes such good banana bread. Honestly, would buy it. Coffee, curry nuts. Sorry team, I'm taking one. Another box. Oh, the date squares, the biscotti. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Back to business. 45 minutes of my day just catching up on the missed messages and setting up my to-do list. My to-do list is pretty extensive. I'm kind of a psychopath. So I like to list everything out that I need to do. A lot of it has to do with class passes, pausing, people who are using a passport that isn't working for whatever reason, basic manager stuff. Once I'm done with this, I help coach the noon class on Wednesdays, and then I have the 4 p.m. class, and I also coach the 6 p.m. class. So very busy in terms of not only background stuff, but also in terms of coaching on the floor, as well as also managing my own business when I get home, which we'll talk about later. But that's kind of what my day is looking like so far. Update, it is after the noon class. I unfortunately got bullied into joining it because there was only 2 members, and then I dislocated my knee. So I have this thing called patellofemoral syndrome. I am now immobile. I'm actually currently waiting on my friend to come pick me up to bring me to the ER. I'm going to try and coach the 4 p.m. class. I don't think it's gonna be in the cards for me to do the 6 p.m. unfortunately. Update on my insanity. I'm actually now on my way to the airport. Story time. I was trying to leave the studio in order to go get ice for my kneecap so that I can make it to the 4 p.m. class. Oh my god, as I was trying to leave, I noticed that the door was not unlocking, and so I figured that the coach that had just finished accidentally locked me in on their way out, and I was like, whatever, fine. So I leave through the back door automatically closes behind you and locks. The front, try to put my key in, try to unlock the door, oopsie daisy, door doesn't open. Now I've locked myself out of the studio. I have a class that I have to teach in an hour and 5 minutes. Go to the airport, pass security, break into my boss's truck, and then head back to the studio and try to find a way to like fix the door situation. It's 2 days later. Let's talk about what happened while I do my skincare on one leg. Okay, Wednesday night, door ended up being absolutely broken, so I ended up having to contact a locksmith to come and open up our door. I ended up staying at F45 until around 7. Immediately after that, I went to go get assessed because my leg had gotten extremely swollen and much more painful. I have a grade 2 MCL tear as well as a partial dislocation. How I made it throughout my workday is beyond me. I think it was just through sheer will and power and not wanting to let the team or the members down. A really unfortunate way to end my Wednesday, but thank you so much for following along and being my emotional support.